It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tapping. Good morning. It is Tuesday. And yes, we are 14 minutes late, but it's all good. We're just getting over the weekend. It takes
because it's Halloween. That's why, because it's Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Wear your costumes, guys. Where your costumes at?
I am not a costume person. I've been criticized my whole life. When I worked at that other radio station for 9-10 years, every year they had this big ass party, and I dreaded every year having to wear, being a grown ass adult, having to put on a goddamn costume to go around 2,000 other people with God. What type of adulting was that? What type of adulting?
Dressing up today? I dressed up. I thought we was dressing up in the costumes like last year.
Oh yeah, we did do this last.
I don't even remember that last year.
I dressed up as what was I? A unicorn.
Wait a minute, here we go.
Here
we go. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh shit, y'all did.
She was the little unicorn.
He was the unicorn, and Jay was from that movie, that crazy movie,
Squid Games. Remember Squid Games?
Squid Games. Yeah, there was supposed to be a part 2 to that too. What happened? There was supposed to be another Squid Games. That weird ass movie was good.
Yeah, that weird ass movie.
That weird ass movie was good. Oh man, that's when Netflix was popping. What Squid? And what was the other show during COVID with the rednecks that were killing it? The rednecks it was a real life thing. One owned a zoo, and the other one.
He's talking about the Ozarks.
No. It was a real show.
King?
No, the dude actually went to jail.
The tiger stripe, the lion people,
the lion people, tiger something.
Tigers and bears. Oh
damn.
my!
No, you know what? It was huge.
Did he die? I think the one dude turned out to be gay.
Tiger King. Afro Queen said
Afro Queen got it. Yeah.
Tiger King. Oh,
I never watched that.
That's you gotta go back and watch that real shit.
Yeah,
that dude afterwards wound up going to jail. Tiger King was obnoxiously boy. Hollywood ain't got nothing on some real reality. I'm not talking about reality TV. I'm talking about some people who actually went to, what was her name? The lady's name in Tiger King.
Something King.
Give it an S.
Carol.
Yeah,
something. Baskins.
Carol Look at you. There you go.
Was it
Carol
Atkins?
Baskin. She said
Baskins. Carol Baskins.
Yeah.
Carol Baskins. Man, listen, Nyla, what's good? Good morning, sweetheart. How you doing over there? All right, Nyla, what's really popping, Nyla? All right. How was your night? I'll start with any meeting. My name is Jay Black. How was your night?
Night was good. Weekend was good. Everything is good. Life's good. Everybody's good. Everybody healthy. Nothing special. It wasn't nothing special. Just a regular old night. A regular old healthy.
Yeah,
I went to bed early. I think I got a good night. I went to sleep early, I think, too. I don't even remember. It was just good. Nyla said it's cold. It was cold. And then the lady Q turned the heat up. Then I was really hot. Then I thought I was going.
But you were hot because you were hot. You got hot because the heat got turned on. Like you were hot, like you were mad hot, or you just got hot. Which one was it? Were you hot? Like, God damn it, why you gonna turn on? You know it ain't October, whatever. You're mad.
It ain't November 15th yet. Put that heat off.
That heat was on last night. Yeah,
it was hot. Like it was literally hot. Like, wait a minute, I need the fan on. Well, even though she already sleep with the fan on, which is weird, had the fan on in the heat. But I digress.
I love the fan. The fan. All I love hearing that noise. That noise relaxes me. That's my anxiety beater when I know it. That means I'm home and everything is all good. It's so soothing. Oh, it's so soothing, man. It's the closest thing to having a drink without having a drink. Sexy Mo, what's going on? How was your night last night?
It's all good. I had a lot to do because I have to prepare for a trunk or treat today at the church.
Yeah, I'll double
Um,
one of those. Trunk or treat.
yes, this is the last one, and so this is a community trunk or treat at the church. So
Nice.
I'm excited to
Why
decorate and
do
do stuff
churches
for the kids.
because the one lady, what was her name? Miss Community. She used to come to the show every week. She doesn't celebrate Halloween. She's not into goons and
hmm
goblins. She thinks it's a total
hmm
hypocrisy on what goes on. Does your church do it because of that, or just so that kids don't have to go door to door?
Well, they do it so that they don't have to
Hey
go door
Ashley,
to door. It's a safe way for them to participate. You don't have to dress like a ghoul or a goblin or the devil. I actually dressed as Spider-Man this weekend. My son let me borrow his Spider-Man costume. He gave me the side eye, like, you gonna stretch
You
it
can fit
out.
that. That's right.
I was about to say, what was you
He
with?
gave me
You should have put a video up and went viral. Like you should have that
he gave
Spider
me the
Man, that
side eye,
Spider
like,
Man.
Mom,
Woo!
you're gonna stretch this out.
Wait a
I'll send you a
sec.
picture, J Black. But
Yeah, send a picture over.
yeah, but everybody,
You really put his Spider-Man costume on. Yeah, send me that picture.
I
Send. We
forgot
need to see this.
I didn't have a costume, so I had to do something. And
What?
he was nice enough to let me wear, his Spider-Man
What?
costume. Yeah.
Nice. All right, because there is no baggy Spider Man. Even if I wear Spider Man, there is no baggy Spider Man costume. There's no.
So no, it wasn't baggy.
I bet your
It
candy
was
was
the stretch
different.
kind. It was like the like the real costume.
Did you get candy and money? Like, oh, was it just candy? Like, was your
So
what?
there were some men who was like, "Girl, I want to get caught up in your web."
What?
Oh, here we go. Here we
The
go.
old man laugh.
Old school motherfucker. I get caught up in your web there, girl. Let daddy up in there. What the fuck did you say, daddy? What are we doing? All right, so you did trick or trunk and trunk or treat or
Trunk or
whatever.
Not
Out,
the
treat,
yeah.
not the
yeah.
trick or
And
trunk.
so I actually went to a costume and cocktail set. So it
Mhm.
was fun. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to my girl Lisa. She did a great job
And
with
the
that
Coke
party.
Jam.
Yep.
Oh, that wasn't bad, Mo.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was a productive weekend. We raised money
Maybe because I'm
for
just
the
used to how
causes.
yeah, maybe I'm jaded because I'm used to seeing you all the time. So yeah, I see an old school cat coming up to you talking about, yeah, let me get in that
Well,
web, girl. But
still,
no, you were
you
good.
know,
You were
when you
good.
think just when you think you're safe.
I mean, but if you were, I mean, I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say that wouldn't be nice. Not
I mean,
about you. That wouldn't
I
be nice.
guess they don't stop looking at that age, but yeah,
No, we never
no,
stopped looking.
What?
Wait a
yeah,
second.
Oh,
All
you had the boots
right.
on too?
I did.
What?
Gotta have
Yeah.
the whole,
Good.
gotta have the whole look, gotta have the whole look
What?
pulled together. But yeah,
That wasn't bad at all, Mo. That wasn't
I
bad.
didn't, I didn't have a costume, and my son was nice enough to let me stretch out his
Yeah.
Batman
He ain't
costume.
never wearing that
Yeah,
again.
never
He
be
ain't
the
never wearing
same.
that
Oh,
again.
I'm
That's
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it in
it's
the
a wrap.
wash machine. I'm gonna dry it
uh
and see if it go back into shape, and if it
no,
doesn't,
no, no, no. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. You already wore it. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I'll be
Get
all
him
right.
another one. Get him a brand new one. Once mom done touched it up and did all that, you can't bring it
Now
back
they
to the
got
young man.
this perfume smells and
Yeah,
the hit
he's
the spritz and
yeah.
all the other
Yeah,
stuff,
he
whatever
did
they
look
do.
at it like he
It's a
gave me the
wrap.
side eye, like, shh.
It ain't never gonna be the same.
Yeah,
That ain't never gonna be the same. But it's good. But you didn't look bad. You look nice. You look like I thought it was gonna look.
I tried to participate.
Yeah, you were good. You're good. You're good. You're a good mom. My night was fine. Yesterday I was on the block with Jonesy in New York City. We did that.
You sounded amazing. Like your
Oh,
voice
thank you.
sound
Yeah,
really rich and deep on there.
Oh, well,
yeah.
thank you.
I
It's
don't know
Yeah.
about
probably
deep pause. I don't know
probably
what's
that is that waking up early 3:30 in the morning and the voice is
But
just
it
like,
was smooth. It was
yeah.
smooth. It wasn't like crackly. It was,
I'm glad because I'm
you
trying to
didn't have
get
like that morning rasp to you. You had a very, very solid, deep,
he
good.
rich,
was up. Yeah,
I,
driving.
I,
He had time.
bottomed
I
out voice. I was like, wow, Mike's out.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I appreciate that a lot because I am trying to smash somebody out in New York. So I hope that
Oh
smoothness,
yeah.
yeah. At Mike Sean Comedy, DM me everything. I don't care how people it is at this point.
Girl,
But thank you. So I was doing that.
yeah.
I realized this is the White Howard thing that we talked about is bigger than Nino Brown.
Yes, it is.
And I when I was there, so the day was good. Everything was good. Went to work, did what I had to do, all that good stuff. Got irritated at work. I go through emotional highs and lows at work. Like sometimes I'll be in a mindset to get stuff done, and you know what, I'm going above and beyond for these people. Then other times I'd be like, you know, if I had a handful of pills right now, I'd probably just take them and just end it all. And then there are days. Then there are other moments where I'm like, damn, I wonder if I would smash that. Then I'm in, it's just emotional ups and downs. Like my brain be spinning because it's not like these jobs. It's not like you got to ultimately concentrate, but so much, you know, you concentrate in certain situations. But so I'll be thinking about a whole bunch of stuff. Now I just get home. Then I have to go to a senior trip meeting at my twins' high school.
Yeah, Dad.
And materialism irritates me, y'all. And I know y'all get on me for this, but I know everybody's too far gone to understand how ridiculous it is in a country where we keep talking about people have it so hard making ends meet. In a country that people are stressing over working 2 and 3 jobs, and people are driving Uber and Lyft 13 hours a day. And I don't think people understand how irritated I am when I sit in a high school place with a bunch of other parents and see the money that they're asking and the pressure it is to make sure you have this money so your kid can take these trips and do the stuff, not just the senior trip, but the prom. And then the senior day. And then literally, I calculated in one meeting what they asked for was close to $3,000 in one meeting.
Easily.
That's what they asked for.
Easily.
And you wonder why parents are sitting home and people are sitting home drinking bottles of wine when they get home to get to sleep, to try and figure out, we got to start this shit all over again. It is so irritating that we as a society believe the only way to make a teenager in a senior year memorable is by gouging their parents for $3,000.
Well, maybe the trip is needed because a lot of times they got to get everybody money together.
This is the problem. The fucking trip is not needed for seniors to have a great senior year. It's something that was put there because every time we think we need to make a memory, we believe that we have to spend money and create something to make the memory. Every time.
Well, how else do you make a memory if you don't do something?
Dog, my memories with my
money.
My memories with my parents, my best memories, had nothing to do with money.
No, we talking about school. They talking about school.
My high school year, first of all, I didn't even bother my parents. See, I was different. I didn't even bother my parents about the senior trip. They would have paid for it. I didn't even want to go on a senior trip with them folks. Like I had no desire to go on a senior trip with everybody.
Some of these senior trip little itineraries. Like some of these people are actually like some of the wealthier parents are even sponsoring for the kids to go like to Jamaica and like Jamaica. Y'all going on like honeymoon stuff.
I regret not going to my senior trip because I thought it was going to be whack. It wasn't worth the money like Mike's saying, but looking back, I should have done it. Like that's your only, how many times you graduate in high school?
This is another scam to get you. How many times? Do you know how many times they tell you? How many times you actually do that? How many times you actually? Dog, your memories. I had this thing that they, and then the irony of living out here to say you guys after you tax us to death, after you tax us to death, have the nerve to ask us for money to actually pay for a trip that y'all should that this tax money should be paying for. That's a whole nother thing. I feel bad.
Jamaica, shit.
We went to a Jamaica restaurant. It's just and you're saying this to parents who know Christmas is around the corner. So gotta make another memory.
Yeah, don't rob your kids. People.
You're not robbing your kids. What we did, we trained them to like something. Kids didn't know they were supposed to like this.
Yeah, I think it's a little overwhelming. You literally have to create a side savings for your kids as soon as they hit high school, because it's like
Yeah,
you got
it's
this dance, you got
yeah.
that, you got this formal, then you got the homecoming because you got to have your homecoming outfit, and it's money on top of money on top of money.
And you just sit there and this whole thing of
Yeah.
making memories doesn't have to mean spending money. Like I was so dumb, and I'll say this till we stop doing this show. I was so dumb for not standing against this shit and not falling for the peer pressure.
You didn't
No,
stand up during
You'd have just missed
during
out.
parent meetings.
no,
All,
I wouldn't have missed
you
out.
would have
No,
just missed out, and they would have kept going. Everybody
no,
else would have been there.
all
You would
the
have heard all about it. Yeah, you ain't had social media back then, but you would have heard all about it when you got back the
no.
next
Do you know
following.
how many people didn't celebrate Christmas and are fine?
Are you talking about Christmas now? You just talking about in general.
In general, spending money. I don't need nothing for my birthday. Just hang out with me.
I'm
That's how my
like that
dad
for the
is,
birthday.
but he's not like that with everybody else. That's how he feels about getting gifts. But you know, he always talks about how he grew up poor, how one time my dad.
Oh, your dad.
Like, you know, he grew up
Oh.
always making sure that we had stuff for Christmas. Like, it was a big deal for him to be able to do things for us for Christmas. Looking back, because my dad is young, I'm like, dang, like he really, really like went all out for us. And I'm pretty sure it broke the bank.
Yeah.
But anytime like getting him a gift or something like that, he would say, oh, it's just another day. Y'all gotta get me nothing, save your money. So he just always like reserved it for the kids.
And tell your kids, hey, you want to go to this trip, or I can give you $1,500. Yeah, save yourself 50%. No, facts. And I got twins.
I think I would have taken the money. Yeah.
You know, damn sure you want 10 years later, 20 years later, looking at your prime picture, you with your fit on. I know. That's why I said I regret.
You keep saying this. My prime was
my trip was whack. We was just going to New York, which I thought, babe, I was like, it's whack. Who wants to go to New York? You know, we're in Philly. Philly is better than New York. You know, it was always a Philly, New York thing. I'm not getting on no bus to go to New York. But I should have did it. Everybody else did it. It was a class trip. They all got the bond outside of school in a different environment. I should have done it.
No, my senior prom, we went to the Hamptons and stayed in a big ass house.
Look at that. The Hamptons.
Real talk. One of the girls' father worked for Ebony magazine. We stayed in the Hamptons. I look back at it now. I was like, it was cool.
$1,500.
It was cool. We rode a horse. We played some basketball. It was cool. I promise you, my life would not have changed at all. My experience would not have changed at all with or without it.
And you could get a job too, people. Like the employers ain't stop hiring for teenagers. So if y'all don't want y'all kids to work, that's one thing. But they could get a job to help pay for their prom, to help pay for their senior trip, to pay for those things that they want to do too.
Yeah, everybody got to get involved. Everybody got to work. They start this when we young. Everybody got to sacrifice to go on this trip that we shouldn't be paying for to begin with. But that, like I said, that's a whole different story with the taxes that y'all get from property taxes, from school taxes, from all the taxes. New Jersey is one of the highest taxed states in the country.
You can barely afford to live here. I'm gonna keep it a whole being with you. From what you were talking about earlier, it's people who got full-time live jobs that pay, you know, six figures, and they still doing Uber and DoorDash.
Yes. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it like when I would tell people in Dallas, when I was living in Dallas, and Dallas is a money city. There's a gang of money out there. When I would tell them what we pay out here, they'd lose. They'd be like, you making that up. You making shit up. This shit, dog. Y'all living in mini mansions for $400,000. I want you to see what you get for $400,000 in South Jersey right now. I promise you.
Jersey, so my taxes are higher than South Jersey's, Mike.
Yeah, you got poisoned by New York.
Edison, if you live in Edison, your taxes are about $25,000 a year on your house.
Somebody said I
live like maybe 15 minutes up the road from Edison. You looking at anywhere between $12,000 and $14,000 a year, just in your house taxes, property tax.
Don Pay said, I don't regret not going on a prom or senior trip. The one thing I will tell you about these young people, as much as we criticize, I will give them credit. They're not to go to the prom and not to go to the prom with a date. They would literally not go to the prom with a date.
They
And I'm
go
like,
to the prom in groups.
do you know how much pressure that will relieve the
Morning,
me?
Stacy.
Oh, I wish I would have thought. I wish I would have thought of that.
Well, I did, Mike. I didn't go to the prom. I went to the prom solo.
Oh, that would have been so dope if I could have just went to the prom like I was going to a party and all I paid for was my tux and all I paid for was me getting there, and I would have just popped up in that joint like, yeah. Why did I fall for the masses? I was a sheep. Why did I do that? Yeah, I don't miss not going to the prom trip because you ain't gonna talk to 90% of those people. Facts. After you hit 25, facts. Oh, dog,
Yeah,
it's just fact.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, who do you really talk to from high school? Like really, not your little Facebook friends, your IG friends. Like, who do you really reach out to on a regular?
None.
From high school.
I did a comedy show for high school friends one time. That was cool. That was last year. I got one friend, Blaine, who I went to high school with for a while. I was working at the Whataburger during prom. Whataburger, I'm proud of myself for saying Whataburger because I swore when I first got to Texas that shit was Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Oh, I was wondering. I said, where the hell is a Whataburger? Okay, so he's out in Texas.
Yes.
Whataburger. I swear it was Whataburger the way they said it. I said, why would you call something?
Why do you want a Whataburger?
But then when I saw the sign, I was like, oh, what a burger.
What's a burger? Like,
I'm
what
an
a burger,
asshole idiot. Okay. Everybody who sat at my table are my BFFs. Well, God bless you.
Well, of course, Stacy's different. Stacy's a different breed.
Stacy forced you to keep in touch. Stacy forced you to keep in touch.
She created group chat text every week. They check in with each other.
Yeah, she creates a group text. The song comes on from Golden. Thank you for being a friend. Like Stacy goes all the way in. God bless Stacy. You're the exception. My neighbor went to her 60th reunion and 30 people showed up. Half are dead. That is so depressing. Why would you even? Wow. That was the soul of that was the real
60th.
Survivors.
Well, yeah, 60th reunion. Like, who does a 60th class reunion?
Where'd y'all have it on Survivor Island? Jeez, my God.
At least 18 years old, so everybody's 78 and now. Like no.
Damn, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing? Living. Just like that, Mike. How you know? So when we were talking about the Dwight Howard situation, well, I told you I was on Jonesy's show on Monday. So this was the thing that had been overlooked. And shout out to Jonesy for bringing this up. Was that this was supposedly a sexual assault?
Yes, that's why he went on there saying that it wasn't a forced threesome. If you remember when I reported, I told you.
Yeah, you had told me that.
He was like, nobody forced me to have a threesome. It wasn't forced.
And that was weird because I did it. I did what I should be dissing myself for. I was more concerned that it was a bunch of guys in a room than I was that somebody might have got forced by a. Listen, I ain't even gonna say pause. By a big guy. Nobody wants to smoke with Dwight Howard. Let's just be clear. Like, we can crack all the jokes we want to, everything like that. You don't want to be the person that's in front of his face unless you are another basketball player on a level of, somebody, unless you Mike Tyson or something like that. You really don't want, unless you're a professional boxer or MMA or whatever, you really don't want that problem, which is crazy because we should talk about Tyson Fury and how he really lost that fight Saturday, and we saw Rocky. Anyway, so I ignored that. I was like, wow, so this dude is trying to say that they actually forced him into it. And I was like, and I didn't even say anything about it. And then we got into the conversation where we talked about it, how what Dwight Howard said was right when he said what he does in his bedroom, if it's consensual, is his business. But I just want to explain to people and see how y'all feel about this. There's a difference between what's right and what's reality. He's right. Your personal life should be yours, and it should be nobody's business. But you celebrities cross the line when you start making money off of your personal life. When the personal life is all good, your publicists can't wait to put it in our face and show us how all good it is. When the family life is crispy clean, and the family's a beautiful family, and whatever you consider beautiful, and it's a family unit, and it's all gravy, y'all shove it down our faces every camera angle.
Steph and Aisha Curry, right, with the kids, and bam,
Right.
that's the
It was all in our
perfect.
it was all in our faces. I'll give you a perfect example. You want your personal life private. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Y'all don't want it private right now when it's all good. Oh, y'all want it all in front of our faces right now when it's all good. Every touchdown, now Taylor Swift is doing a dance and having a good time. It's all good now. Until something goes wrong. Then
Good. So the
Respect-
rabbit got the gun.
Respect our privacy.
respect our privacy is the first thing that comes out your mouth.
What?
And you can't have it both ways. Now, should you be able to have it both ways? Absolutely. But once the genie's out the bottle, homie, once you introduced her to us, now we in that business. Don't let there be a drunken stupor at a hotel when you and her get into it and everything ain't swift. And all of a sudden they're allegations. It's all about being relevant. That's the same game. So they doing what they're supposed to do, in my opinion. Controversy. Yeah, but what I'm saying is they want their privacy when things go wrong.
Right. Or bash everybody. Won't y'all just leave us alone and stay
Won't
out
you
of
leave us
business?
alone?
Won't you put your business out
You
there?
put your business out there. Oh, y'all are weird. Dwight Howard, y'all are weirdos. So why are you on
No,
social
you're
media?
weird.
So why are you
You're
on social
weird.
media sharing everything?
Right.
Why are you on social media,
And
Mr.
why are you
15?
addressing it on social media?
Can't have it both ways,
It's
homie.
weird.
Can't call us weird. Can't call us weird when you were doing weirdo shit on the DMs. Not saying other people don't do it. That don't mean it ain't weirdo situations. I've been in some weirdo situations, not like that. But if somebody knew about my situation, they'd be like, what the fuck? Why? How did you pull that off? I don't even know.
Pull that pause. What is going on?
I don't know. Everybody was at the club and they seem to be down for the get down. So hey, what's up, ladies?
Next.
Can't have it both ways, y'all. Can't have it both ways. And it's not right. But let's understand. Now we get blamed. Social media gets blamed for putting these people's stuff out. It wasn't us who started this. This happened 50 years ago with a little magazine called People in Star. They started this, and they were taking money from these celebrities to not tell the stories and all that other good stuff. So what's right and what's real? There's a very thin line. I don't know if Bill Cosby would have still been in trouble, but if Bill Cosby hadn't put that family life all in our faces and told us he was America's dad and been like, I am the perfect black father and this is the perfect black family, which I wrote based on my perfect black family, and didn't go around critiquing everybody at Temple University and telling all the black men what they wasn't and what they should be and how I am Bill Cosby and all this good stuff. When we found out about the pills, guess what? Now we needed to be like, oh, remember what he said about his personal life? Come to find out he's drugging bitches. Ain't that something? That was just, so, I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about that. And then real quick, and then we can get on to those stories. And I don't know if you probably do have Matthew Perry in the stories.
Yes.
All right, we'll get to it. Then you get to the stories. I don't want to take one of your stories. You got 3 of them, so I
wasn't gonna talk about that in my stories, but since you mentioned it,
okay, all right. Well, go ahead, hit the intro, and Mo, get to the story.
Let's go. Allegedly, with Sexy Mo.
Damn, that intro's the right to the point.
I'm sorry. I know beggars can't.
I know he did it. He did the best he could.
Darn, can we do a little bit better?
He said that allegedly. You almost didn't get the whole. You should play it twice. You should play it back to back.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo. Allegedly, with Sexy Mo.
Good morning, Mo. Good morning.
I mean, it's shorter. It's shorter.
It's shorter. Oh man, the stories you're about to hear, we have absolutely no real validation if they're the truth or not. We we reserve the right to renege on everything and retract anything. Go ahead, Mo. Hit him with the stories. Good morning.
Well, since you brought up, you brought up the whole Matthew Perry. For those who don't know, he passed away, and his story gets weirder and weirder. The plot twist: he was found underwater by his assistant. And they're
Like Whitney?
saying that although there was drugs, there were like drugs in the house, not illegal drugs, but like pills in the house, that there wasn't anything in his body. There wasn't any type of
How can they know that this fast? I thought it took like 6 weeks or something.
They didn't do
figure
the
all that
autopsy
out.
yet, right?
No, but they can test your blood for
They can't test your
for
blood.
any illegal substances,
Yeah,
anything like that.
They test it.
And they're basically saying, he was just injured in his Palisades home and in the tub, and he said when they found him, his assistant tried to lift his head up out the water, but unfortunately. So it just gets weirder and weirder. I'm gonna let you chime in, Mike. But I just think it's very weird that the first thing that they thought was, okay, well, maybe he was using drugs and that's how he drowned.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What? Because he got a pass. He was an addiction. When he addicted to drugs.
I mean, and that's one of the things I always applauded him about, like how super honest he was about his addiction and how much millions of dollars he spent on rehab, and how he couldn't watch Friends because when he was skinny in Friends, that means he was popping the pills crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he was fat in Friends, that means he was drinking crazy.
Right.
And just listen. Something happened.
The toxicology report, of course, like the autopsy, Jay Black. Stars, they get autopsy immediately, like especially if it's something like that, they're trying to find the cause of death. Of course, they didn't think it was natural death. They did the autopsy, and so they put down deferred pending the full toxicology report, but they're saying that there was no illicit drugs in his system.
Look, something went wrong.
Well, he could have just had a heart attack. Don't people just have heart attacks? I don't know.
Well, during the autopsy, certain like if they go in and they check the condition of your heart, they can tell whether or not you had a heart attack or a stroke.
And he just came back from playing pickleball. That could have been too much strain.
Did you say pickleball?
Yeah, he was playing.
What is it called? What is it called?
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's what it's. I watched TMZ. That's what I thought they said pickleball. But yeah, he just finished playing pickleball. Went to his room, got in his jacuzzi, and bam, just like that, he's gone. So I think it could have happened.
Listen, if it was a heart attack, it was a heart attack. I just,
here's Mike a conspiracy. Here go Mike.
No, it's not conspiracy.
They would have been able to identify that at the autopsy. It wouldn't be okay. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. Let's see what the final results of the toxicology.
And was it a lot of water in his lungs? Because they said he wasn't in the water long, and before the assistant pulled him out the water. And I don't know. 54 years old. It is weird to just, but it can happen.
Look, there's a story inside the story, and if they want us to know about it, they'll let us know about it. If they don't, they'll just hide it. And God bless him, because the guy was struggled, and it's gotta suck to make all that money and be that famous, and still be going through. Life don't stop.
He actually celebrated his sobriety by buying that big house in the Palisades. Like that was like a marker for him to celebrate his sobriety. But rest in peace, and definitely condolences to his family. And we're going to watch this story as it unfolds. But I really think, I'm a conspiracist all the time. I think that something foul happened, something weird like happened on the side that I just don't believe that he drowned in the jacuzzi and there was nothing, no heart attack or nothing involved. I feel like there was something happened.
Y'all call it conspiracy theories. I call it, I don't believe what y'all tell me. That's what I call it. I don't believe what y'all tell me all the time.
Lying.
I'm not one of these robots that just believes what you tell me all the time. If I've struggled with addiction and know how in a split second the wrong thought could take over, and you could be like, you know what? I'm not saying this happened, y'all. I'm not saying this happened. Yeah. I'm saying the wrong thought comes over your mind and says, you know what? I'm gonna dip my head in this water. I've had enough. I've been on that edge.
Mhm.
I know a split second what could happen.
Now you got Nyla agreeing with. Here we go, everybody. It's Matthew
Yeah.
Perry.
Yeah,
It wasn't a cardiac arrest. I'm a bet money that it was.
Because
I'm
that's
a
what they're
bet
gonna
that-
tell you.
Because he lived a rough life. He was addicted to drugs. Maybe his body wasn't equipped like a healthy heart and all that stuff because of the strain he put on it year after year after year, being addicted to drugs, and maybe that played a part. And he was playing pickleball, over exerting himself, and who knows? But I don't know. I don't think they're just going to make up it wasn't nothing in the system, because the people want to say it was something in the system, because people want to believe he got high.
People don't want to believe it. People
Yeah,
just have common sense. People just have common sense. Like what?
Like have cardiac arrest and die.
But you can. I just said you can. But we'll find out if they ever, they tell us the toxicology and all that other stuff and the means of death. But there's always something funny when immediately before they do anything, before they run any test, the first thing they say was there was no foul play. Well, how do you know?
Right.
How do you know if there was no autopsy?
Right.
How can you tell me that clear and definite that there was no foul play? It's the first thing out their mouth.
Right.
Like trust me, y'all. If I pass away, don't believe there was no foul play. Like dig into it. I'm telling y'all now. Dig it. Be like, whoa, what do you mean? Shit. Well, there's no foul play off the door with no test. They say they call came through a cardiac arrest. His heart could have given out from all the damage. His pill popping, drinking it. Could have. Absolutely could have.
Well, I'm eager to see what the autopsy presents, especially since they say that, he had different types of drugs in his house, but there was none in his system from the preliminary toxicology report. And I'm thinking, like, if his heart was, messed up from the drugs, that he would have had
been under
doctor
doctor's
be able to
care.
tell him, hey, pickleball, you can't do all of that because, now you have, a heart that is
Steve Moore, thank you. No lie, celebrities always drowning. What is it with that?
It just made me think, like, okay, is there something more to it?
What is this whole like? I
But
don't
if
know.
it was no water in his lungs, he didn't drown.
But we don't know.
I mean, we'll find out. What, like she said,
if there's no water in his lungs, it just means that he was dead before
he wasn't breathing.
He was underwater, submersed in water.
Yeah, so it could be the heart stop. Yeah, I'm no doctor, but I'm.
But when somebody has questions, we all got to be conspiracy theorists. You ain't no doctor, but when somebody has a question,
because that's what you always do. You always think it's a. I don't think that's true. Like everything is a no. Some things are what it is. The reality
fishy to me.
Causes without a bad heart. We don't know if he had a bad heart, Nyla. We don't know what the doctor said if he had a bad heart prior. No one in the lung junction. We don't know.
Rest in peace. Jay believe everything y'all tell him.
No, I don't.
Everything y'all tell him. Jay believe it.
I don't.
Jay Black, yo.
I want to believe this, Jay Black. So this is about Suge Knight. Suge was just in a recent interview and he was talking about his beef with Akon. Now that it's no secret. We know that that he doesn't like Akon. So he opens up and he talks about why. And I reported this a minute ago, but it's coming back up. And he's basically saying that, Akon is on some weirdo shit. He said that his beef is not just from the money issues where he's claiming that Akon owe him like 12 racks or something like that. He said that back in the day, basically that Akon and his producer Detail allegedly raped a 13-year-old sister of one of Suge's friends, like one of Suge's associates. And he's saying that Akon's producer raped the 12-year-old friend. And he said basically his homegirl left both of their, her sister in a hotel room with Akon because he's like, look, I got something for you to do. Just leave the girls here. I'll make sure they get something to eat, but it's gonna be real big for you. I need you to do this, run this errand for me. So she said that it allegedly took her like 35 minutes. When she came back, the girls didn't want to eat. They were scared. They were crying in the room. And when they got in the car, they basically said that Akon and Detail raped them.
That's a crazy allegation.
So I'm gonna say this: in 2020, Detail was actually arrested and charged with 15 counts of sexual assault.
Boy.
What? Did that one on purpose. They all
So I'm just gonna
weirdos.
spit that right there. So Suge is, basically
Wow.
saying, everybody keep, he keep wanting to talking about Akon,
And they said, now, now they said, why now, Suge? Why are we now speaking up? Oh, what?
All right, just to play devil's advocate, why when they picked these girls up and they were crying and didn't want to eat and they were told this, why didn't they call the cops then? I know we don't know the answer.
Maybe they were shook. Maybe they were scared. Maybe they were threatened. Who knows? It's all alleged. But
all alleged.
I
alleged.
always take sexual assault very serious. And those
Absolutely.
allegations coming from those
With
little
kids,
girls very
sure.
seriously. And hopefully that it is not that it's not true. But yes, other people came forward, and his arrest was totally unrelated to the allegations from Suge Knight's associate from his homegirl. These were 15 counts separate from this incident.
Right.
Quick up in 2020.
Quick question, sidebar to this. Does anybody find it weird that Suge Knight has a podcast out of prison? Like, am I the only one? Like,
no,
like
I thought that you weren't supposed to make money or do those type of I didn't think there was a way for you to do like podcasts from behind bars, but maybe he's in one of them luxury
I don't
facilities that allows it, who knows.
I don't know what's going on. I heard that there was he was taking phone calls, collect calls from prison and answering questions and stuff. I was like, well wait.
I don't know what type of board they got set up there.
Do you know how mad I am that Suge Knight gets more traction doing a podcast from prison than we do right now? Like, you know how mad I am right now?
And we free.
And we free.
What?
No subscription needed.
No subscription needed. And he's doing better than us right now. Like,
you want to hear what Suge got to say?
What? You see them jailhouse dudes? I don't know, but all right.
And speaking of jailhouse, I don't know if you guys follow what's going on with the rapper Lil J, and how all of these videos of him, out there getting commissioned.
Who?
You said Jay? Who?
Lil J, rapper Lil J. And
he's getting commissioned.
Meaning, he's getting fringe benefits. He's getting served by the girls in prison, allegedly. So all of this footage is popping up, and it's not from these little, snuck in cell phones, not from anything like that. This footage is from actual the surveillance system in the prison. So I'm looking at the guards like, which one of them guards is risking it all and risking their 401k and their pension to put these real-time videos out of Lil J, going back into the cell with these
with the prison guards?
The girl, no. In prison, there are girls in prison. Not girls, but the girls.
Oh.
Wow. Mike just hit him.
I thought the prison guards were getting down, because I saw one video with a prison guard. They were this couple, and they were out on, I'm in the TikTok rabbit hole all the time, and they were doing a video.
I said Lil J, not J Black.
And they said,
easy Morris.
And the dude somebody came up to her and said, how'd y'all meet? And she said, when I was a prison guard and he was locked up, and the dude was like, yo, shut up. And he shut the whole thing down.
Yeah, because that's a felony. It's a felony for a prison guard to have any type of relations. Even when they come out, you're not supposed to have.
Even when they come out?
When they come out, you really are not supposed to have a relationship. Yes, with a prisoner.
So it's illegal to find love? You can't find love? You can't find love?
Find love, but it better not be in the prison you working at.
Oh, I see it. They got him getting a lap dance from, I guess, another a guy girl. Okay.
There's additional. So it's like
I don't even know who the Lil J guy is, to be honest. I was just looking up. I don't know rapper Lil J. I don't know what his song. So that's why I felt out of touch.
Footage though, J Black. It's like every day. It's like almost like a jail series, like a novella for prison. It is literally, but the tapes are not. It's surveillance. It's the actual surveillance of the institution. It's not like somebody done popped out a cell phone.
No, it's actually, so that means if it's surveillance, that
Yes.
means there's somebody watching it. And
Yes.
I guess it's all good. I guess to them, like, this is just
No, that
normal.
means the guards or whoever has access to this to the video footage is actually releasing it on social media.
Yeah, he can't deny that he was getting a lap dance from another male. Well, that's like he can't deny that. Like,
so that's one of many. They actually have some really clear footage of somebody going in his room. Then they have where the guards caught him going in one of the pictures of one of the videos. He had his overalls all the way down, like he was locked, loaded, and ready to go in a room and catch some action.
Wow.
And it's just been ongoning. It's been ongoing.
Well, good luck to Lil J.
All right, well, good luck. Yeah, I don't even like talking about prison stories. I don't even. Yeah, okay. Just
we'll switch in the mood, Michael Shawn.
Goodness God.
Let me close the back door. So my girl Mary J. Blige and LL Cool J's wife Simone have teamed up, and they have a new accessory line called Sister Love, and it's rocking. It's a really nice.
Is this a positive story? People want drama.
Like what positive?
Wait, I thought we were talking about Joe. Wait, what?
The back door.
Okay, they got a new. What kind of line is it? You said it's an accessory line.
It's an accessory line, so they sell, the earrings and they're getting their campaign right now. They have like all of the poppin' artists right now wearing them.
Nice.
And so shout out to them for collabing. It's a real culture.
Yeah, them earrings cute too. Look at
the earrings are cute.
Yeah, there we go. A little positivity up in here.
To like the bamboo earrings.
At least 2 pairs.
All of the hood luxurious looks that you loved about the 90s. I see a lot of those. So shout out to them for collabing and coming up for something for us.
All right, well, that's not bad at all. That's not that was okay. All right, well,
shut the door and I opened the front door.
Yeah, prison story had me feeling crazy for a second. I mean, prison is. Listen, I don't want to know anything about it. So, shout out to positivity. Allegedly with Sexy Mo, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, allegedly, that was good.
All right, let's get back to the smut.
We going Ice Spice? Where you going? You going Joe Smith? You going Flavor Flav? Where we going? I don't know where we going.
Smut and dirt and all the nonsense that y'all like to hear about. Y'all don't want nothing inspirational from this show. Y'all don't want no uplifting stories from us. Y'all don't want somebody to tell you to make your day great and to enjoy every moment of life. Y'all want to know why Joe Smith's wife has got a OnlyFans page. You like, who the fuck is who's Joe Smith?
Salacious in the morning. I don't want nice and cute and cheery. I want salacious. I want the tea.
So Joe Smith is a former basketball player who was in the league for hella long time. Hella long time. When he came into the league, he was a big deal. If I remember correctly, he went to the University of Maryland. I could be wrong on that. Came in, big deal. Had a long career. Made a lot of money. He was a solid basketball player. And on some nights could even be better. Some nights he had his nights. Where Joe Smith was one of them dudes. I think Golden State drafted him. And like I said, career was long. Now, before we play the video, let's understand. This is probably fake. This is probably something that they put together. Probably. Unfortunately, I know people in this situation. Like, I know people who found this out about their significant other.
You found out that their spouse had an OnlyFans page?
Yes, I will expand and I will leave the names out. Right, and they are still making money. They are still making money on the OnlyFans. They're still making money. So this is the video where Joe Smith and his, wife, supposedly he finds out that she has an OnlyFans. Yeah, go ahead, play.
I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, dog. That's fucked up, Tues. I'm telling you, dog, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look, so. I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me
I've
about?
been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You knew
solution.
who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
Before,
we met, yeah, I
and
knew
I
that.
thought that I would never have to go
Man,
back
get
to
out of
anything
here.
like
I knew
this
that
again.
beforehand,
But
but not,
unfortunately, that's not the case
after
right
that,
now.
after that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had
Obviously,
to do something.
It hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keisha, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
All right, you can stop. I see the angle here now.
Yes.
I see the angle.
There's a couple angles, but go ahead.
It's a couple. It's a couple.
So he already did. This is fake, but I'll tell you the story later about. So they're trying to promote this OnlyFans. They're trying to promote it.
Rick.
So in order for them to promote it and Joe Smith not look crazy, he got to look like he ain't know about it.
Right.
So they're gonna get some traction. Now on the slide, she's trying to act like they got some financial problems.
Right.
Because trying to act like they got some financial problems, that the basketball retirement plan, the pension
it ain't making it.
It ain't making it. Don't want to critique nobody's bedroom, but that looks like one of my bedrooms that I had in my
It looked regular degular to me.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think I had that ceiling fan. I don't know.
Stupid.
I think I had that ceiling fan in one of my. So so this is a ploy, but I do know a married couple who use the OnlyFans for this particular reason, to make money. And I don't think he knew in the beginning that she had it, but when he got when it got flourishing, he got on board and basically started being almost like a director for it.
I need you to hold your legs like this.
But it's nothing. I don't know what's on the OnlyFans because I never joined it because I know the person. But I saw, she has a very respectable Instagram where she does it respectfully, but she does advertise the curves on her body on the Instagram. So I can only imagine it probably gets a little deeper on the OnlyFans. So I think they are trying to promote this, and they've done a good job because I've seen a lot of people talk about it. I've seen it reposted and all that. Now, I can't even, the problem with this show is I can't even ask Jay his opinion because I already know how crazy it's going to be. So I have to.
The disrespect, just looking at the disrespect alone, for your spouse to start if this was all legit and true, your spouse to start an OnlyFans page behind your back and you have no idea.
But Jay, your basketball money ain't paying the bills no more, son.
It ain't hitting like that.
Do what I had to do. I had to get these hustles together.
Yeah, Don Pace, we don't believe because why? Number one, the calmness that he had. Let's just explain something. I'm going to say this, but I want to say it respectfully. 9 out of 10 guys would have smacked that phone out your hand if he had just found out, which is not right. You shouldn't. But you would be so first of all, I wouldn't even be able to talk about it. I'd have to leave. If this really happened, I wouldn't be able to talk about this because it's over.
You saying for me, because of the camera is on, or you saying just period?
Oh, I'm the crazy one, but Mike just said it's over.
No, it's over.
But both of y'all got crazy ass tendencies. So.
Yeah, I mean, no, but if you started an OnlyFans and I don't know about it,
is it because of the money though? Is it because of the money?
You got men lusting over you. You secretly
don't know, or is it because you didn't have a hand in it? Like, what would make you say because you got an OnlyFans page and I ain't know about it, I'm leaving?
Is the reason why you kept it from me.
It's the reason. That's the reason that you didn't tell me. Now, this is the question for Jay. And then I don't have to remix it for Mo. I can just ask because Mo's more reasonable. She's more reasonable. But Jay, let's just say there was no denial. and there was no deception, but you're going through financial hardships and the house could be ready to be taken. And there's a bad situation, and you happen to have a wife that is attractive to the social media ways of what they claim is attractive. Social media wants whatever that BB, whatever BW,
The BBL, they want the
BBLs,
Brazilian butt lift,
the Brazilian butt lifts, and your girl happens to meet those standards of beauty that social media creates. And you know that this OnlyFans can actually make the money to get ends to meeting. Are you down for it? And there's no nudity, because I don't even think you can do nudity. I'm not sure. I've never been on one. Swear I've never been on one. I've never subscribed because I won't even pay for Tinder. So what would you do?
To be honest,
Yes,
we're calling my mom to see when can we move back in.
But she can't. You can't. You have no options.
I got an option. I got a family member somewhere. I'm calling my sister. Yo, we need a room. Somebody. There's no way I'm pimping my wife out. There's no way. I know emotionally, I am not built to deal with men lusting after and she's feeding that. Like no, because she's getting some joy out of it. I don't give a damn if she got on a regular dress. I'm not built. Me personally, we got to figure out something.
But we saying this is going to be a lucrative deal. But let's just say that there's a way that we can promote it on this show.
The money is hitting, the pieces is hitting.
We're talking
basketball money you got is
gone. Built for no spouse of mine.
5 G's a week.
I'm not built for it. I just know me. I know me.
But what about, he said 5 G's a week. What about
5
just
G's
showing
a week.
my toes? 5 G's a week. I'm making
5 G's a week.
Because Lady Q said it's not just sexual content. There are some people on there who they into different stuff. So what if I'm just showcasing my feet every week?
So all it is just your toes. All it is, that can be anybody's toes online.
It might be a little calf. It might be a little calf.
A little calf muscle. Just a little calf muscle, maybe.
You're stupid. But there are people with those fetishes that will pay those subscriptions just to see your toes and calves. So there is a population out there. But I just know me. I'm just not built for that. I'll have to be in full control. Like I said, because then I'm going to use Mo's toes if that's the case.
No. You can't use Mo's toes and not give her money.
You ain't going to see the face.
Mo's toes. Out my feet.
Yeah. Not for me though.
And before I go to Mo, I want to say this is why I applaud Mo so much. And I've never actually told her this. Scratching my head. Maybe I need to talk to her. Wake up. Stacey, hey, y'all got a different relationship. Y'all like a team. Y'all really like y'all cool in the game. I always am amazed because if Mo were to actually have an OnlyFans page, it would be profitable. It would be profitable. Like I've always admired the fact that if she really wanted her Instagram page to have 1 million followers right now, if she really did, she could have it. She could definitely have 100,000.
I love y'all, but I ain't into it. Yeah, I just.
So Mo, 5 G's a week.
Yeah.
You're now.
That's the money.
5 G's a week. 5 G's a week. And I say, Mo, we can get this OnlyFans page popping. I just need like 5% of the 5 G's a week. And we can promote this on the Takeover Legends. I'm asking. What
you know,
that I'm saying? What am I saying?
What are you saying? We
rich, bitch.
Mo said, let's do it. But she ain't even talked to her fiance. You see that bullshit? You see that?
First of all, my fiance knows that I make sound decisions. And I'm not going to make no decisions that's going to hurt myself or hurt him or hurt us. So it's not about just always talking to him. He trusts me to make sound decisions. Now, do we have conversations about things that are serious? But do I think that if I had opened up OnlyFans and I was showcasing my feet in a little calf every week for 5 racks, I don't think that he
No, but
qualifies.
you're gonna need more. You're gonna have to show your body. You're gonna have to be in a bikini.
Not
You're gonna have to be in the thong. No, I'm
Not
saying, but these are the
necessarily.
things that people are gonna want to keep coming back for. We being honest.
Mhm.
So if somebody paying whatever, if it is $10 a month, something simple. I don't know. Tony said he's
Just
a.
see me
I don't know
in
if he's
like
for real or not.
bikini
How much
photo
is?
shoots.
I don't even want to talk. Ask a man
Not
how
naked.
much is.
You're talking about not naked,
I don't
but
know.
you're saying like a bikini photo shoot. Say
Yeah.
you have bikini photo shoots.
Bikinis, yeah, bikinis with thongs is considered. That's your beach attire.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you're wearing that, that's what people are gonna want to see. They're gonna want to see that, and they're gonna want to see a lot of it.
So when you go on trips with your significant other, do they wear that on the beach?
You need a cover up with me. I need the thing to go around you.
Yeah, so but when you go in the water. So what about when you go in the water?
And right as you get in the water, you can give it to me. I hold it and I take it back while you.
We in the water together, G Black.
Yeah, I don't do all that.
All right. So what if you have the cover up on?
But we talking about Mo.
All right, well, Mo. So Mo, why haven't you done it yet? Because it would be profitable. Like now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, we could make this Takeover Legend OnlyFans featuring Sexy Mo.
So yeah, no.
No, for real, Mo. Let's do it. I think we should.
But what is no. But what would stop you? What is it that stops you from doing it? That's my real question.
For me, I think if you're in your 20s and that's what you choose to do in your 20s, but I think for me at where I am in my life, that's just not something that I want to commit to.
So Tony Brown says I have
get hard on the boulevard. I'm not saying that it's off the table.
Right.
But it's just not something that I would choose for myself.
Tony Brown says my OnlyFans is popping. I got 11 new subscribers this morning, and that's the truth. So I hate to ask, but I have to ask, Tony, what is it? What's on your OnlyFans? Like, what do you
what
put?
Type of content?
No, I mean, I need to.
I hear you for the show because honestly, I think if we do start one for Mo, she's down for it. Just it can't hurt to see what happens.
She said she wasn't down.
One for you.
Oh, I thought you said you were down.
No, she said you.
Why can't we find one for you?
No, they don't want guys. This is
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, Tony said he got one. Put Tony's comment. He said he got an OnlyFans.
Wait, Tony, are you soliciting the dudes that's paying for you, or is it the women? Like, what or does it matter? I guess money is money to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
having class, not to do. Okay, Random Rick, he brought up the class and integrity. Okay, all right, Random Rick brought up Lady Q. Girls, let's do a girl. Stacey Mitchell, what are we doing, Stacey Mitchell? Like what?
I just saw her dancing somewhere at the club, getting it. I said, enjoy your life, Stacey. Your life.
Living her best life, and her man is okay with it.
Stacey Mitchell came into my job. She hilarious. Stacey Mitchell came into my job. RJ Parker.
Laughing at lady.
So I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what Tony said. He owns a porn studio
now, and he's looking for talent. And the riches are in the niches.
Are in the niches. So explain, Tony. Like explain what's going on here.
Talking about like the fetishes.
I film and direct content for everyone who wants to film men, women, straight, LGBT. The riches are in the niches. Okay. Nothing offends me. Oh, come on, Tony.
You're about to hear about this paper.
Hey, Tony's like, it's whatever. I'm a director.
Shout out to Tony.
So, Tony, is it easy for us to set up an OnlyFans for Sexy Mo? So that should be something easy to do. Just have like a cover page. Like, what should the starting subscription price be? Does it start off simple at $4.99?
Situation.
Do you pay every month? Like Mo, for real, like you put one cover picture up of you in your bathing suit, and we can just see what happens. If it generates money,
if you put a picture up with you in some Speedos, we can see what happens. I'm pretty sure I can make some money off you too, J Black. I'm pretty sure I get a couple of subscribers.
Lady Q said plenty of men have OnlyFans. They both male and female subscribers. So I'm wondering. I mean, I'm in a financial situation right now. I'm thinking, how the hell should I open my OnlyFans? And I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna show. I said they faked the whole thing yesterday. Yes, Rodney Perry. We know, but now we've just
so you and Rodney, y'all can do a you and Rodney.
First of all, slow down with me and Rodney doing an OnlyFans.
See.
If it can generate some income,
he get everybody up here doing the OnlyFans except for his ass.
So my question is,
I think Tony telling the truth too.
I believe Tony. I think Tony got a porn studio. Tony, what can you tell us what state the porn studio is at?
Oh, how about you say, don't you ask that man for his go ahead.
I don't even know how you get on OnlyFans.
That's why I was just trying to Google. I just Googled OnlyFans new account or something.
Set up an account. Yeah, set up an account.
And you
his page is $7. See, I was on something with the
$7.99 all the time. They jump on that price. The goal is to keep them subscribed for the long run. Now, the problem I have with
you have a subscription, people forget about it.
Oh, you get that 1 month.
$7.99
You
gotta
keep
every
them.
month is nominal.
You got to keep them. So if you get that initial we get that $4.99 to start off. We have to do something so they can keep coming back.
Did you just price Mo at $4.99?
No, Mike. You first.
Wait a second.
I think we should, Mo, for real. I think what can it hurt to put it up and see what happens?
What could it hurt to put you up there in a Speedo with a plate of bacon? Because
you ain't about them bread. You ain't trying it.
With a plate of bacon, I'm pretty sure I can sell you out there too.
You don't see the big
$7.99.
All right, first of all, I'm still upset that you started her OnlyFans at $4.99 and Tony off the door is doing $7.99. Like, how did we discount? Mo?
No, it's not. He's been probably doing it for a while. He said he films a whole bunch of people, so he's in that industry. I'm thinking we might even have to start off at $2.99. Do they even have we might have to start off lower?
Wait, Tony got the whole thing right here. Just for .fans.
Yes.
Fansly.com are two others.
So there's more than just OnlyFans out there. There's other platforms that have the similar.
So if I do a photo shoot and I just have clothes on,
you get a check every Wednesday.
I get paid. And this is the problem I have with Instagram. Do y'all know Instagram still owes me close to $300 and has never sent it to me from badges?
Oh, you need to go get that.
I don't know. I've been trying everything. I've updated my information a whole nine, and
they said, aren't they all sexual? So go ahead. They owe you money. You get
all OnlyFans.
Hey
guys, all OnlyFans are sexual, but what doesn't that subjective? So if I don't wear a shirt, that would be sexual then, right? If I just don't wear a shirt and be like,
you could be on there shirtless with a pair of boxers put in the Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, boxers in the Puerto Rican flag and just be like,
He said they take 20%.
Oh, no low balling.
I guess they got to get their bread.
20%.
Yeah, that's why it's profitable for them. They're basically pimping your content.
They just the platform.
You might as well sign. You might as well sign the Diddy.
Yeah, that's like a manager fee. 20% of whatever you earn, and there are people out there making $1 million a year off of OnlyFans content.
But just putting pictures up.
Clear. Yeah.
But this is my thing. Now, we know the video was fake, but this is my thing about social media. Tony Brown says it's not all sex. I have cartoons. I have butt naked. What's that?
Mukbangs.
What a muck. I don't even want to know if I don't even know. I don't know if I want to know.
That's a whole
what I don't want to know.
Problem.
What I shouldn't know. But I still think I want to know.
We can talk about it.
Oh, Mo knows. See, Mo, whatever it is, Mo knows.
Mo is our version of Bo Jackson. Mo knows. Mo knows. What's it called again?
Mukbang.
You go.
A mukbangs?
Yes.
That sounds disgusting.
We can talk
that sounds like something that was in the room with Dwight Howard in that threesome. Why do I feel Dwight Howard knows what that is?
Oh, it's eating food.
I was going to give you a clue if they lick my fingers.
Watch you
I can eat Pop-Tarts naked. That's all you got to do. Well, I ain't going to eat a hot.
A lot of times they'll have like a smorgasbord of food.
How do you know that?
Yeah, Mo no.
Mo
fee just went up. Mo fee just went back up, Mike. She's $3.99.
My job to research.
What? So Mo,
okay, prepared to explain these type of things to y'all.
Okay, so I have to ask. Facebook and IG gives less. Yes. Facebook is involved in this nonsense too.
Well, Facebook and Instagram go
put Rodney Perry. When did Rodney Perry change that profile picture? Look like he got a single out. Go ahead, put Rodney Perry back up. What, Rodney Perry? You got a single out? He got
his profile picture.
Yes, Lady Q.
Rodney Perry been in the gym.
So they all know about this, Mike. Lady Q know, which I need to ask her how she know. Rodney Perry knows.
Yeah. Sometimes it's people eating like a smorgasbord of food. And of course, it's also in pornos.
Can I drink coffee?
Well, what do you get out of watching someone just eat?
So again, we're talking
naked?
about fetishes and things that turn people on. Everybody has a different thing that turns them on.
Me watching you eat a sandwich is turning me on.
So Mo, watch me drink my coffee.
Mike drink. He go drink. How much you pay? How much you pay for this, Mo? Let's see.
That don't constitute as a mukbang, but I guess.
How much is that worth, Mo?
How much is that worth?
Yes, it was around before OnlyFans. Yes.
Mo, rate it. Is that 99 cents a month? Just this.
I don't know. I think the fans might want you to take your shirt off and do a little bit more. Maybe have some of the drink drizzle down.
Oh, that's nasty. See, now you done turned me Dwight Howard. Here we go.
I just wanted to see something. Let me see something real quick.
But 20%. So that means you got to make. I guess it's still a profit no matter what, Mo.
It's a profit no matter what. Even if you only have 10 subscriptions, you got to think there's millions of OnlyFans accounts. So the platform is making the money that it needs to make.
Yeah. Now we just want to we're back to that video. We just want to say how horrible your acting was. Like, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna get mad as a man, Joe Smith, former NBA basketball player, you have to have the oomph of you are really at some point you have to address. You at least look at him like, why the fuck are you recording me? Like, you got to at least get heated about it.
He said you recording me now.
Your voice.
And you cannot start. I learned this from an actor. You cannot start with your back turned. An actor once told me, you saw him on New York Undercover. He started the video with his back turned, and actors say that's cheating because you are now taking away from the emotion of your facial emotions. And you have to start from the beginning. He actually critiqued Jim Carrey. We were watching a movie back in the day where Jim Carrey turned his back in a major scene and went against the wall, and he was like, "Oh, you cheating now, Jim." I didn't even know what the hell he was talking about. But critiquing the acting, the woman, which is always most times the case, was better than he was because she already brought the financial situation. But Joe, I see no real hurt and pain. Like, I don't see that you are hurt.
You don't see anger. You don't see the raw emotion. That's what you was looking for.
Yeah, but sometimes a man, his highest point of anger is hurt. That you're hurt that you did this behind my back. Like, anger, I don't know about, I'm not going to speak for all men like everybody does on these platforms, which I should do because everybody does that on these platforms. Mm-hmm. When a man finds out his woman has been cheating, there is anger, but there also, if you care about the girl, there is a bigger sense of pain that somebody was actually, mutt-bagging
touching your goods.
Yeah, and chilling and doing that. Tony Brown, did y'all kiss? Yeah, the goal is the retaining subs and the most subs. Don't overprice content unless you really are that damn good. Hey,
wow.
99 cents, Mo. 99 cents to start. But on the flip side of that, Joe Smith, if that was actually true, the flip side, as we always try to look at, if she was legit, they was in financial troubles. And that's
what she's alluding to.
She legit was trying to figure out ways to help them as a couple, but knew that it would be a problem, but thought she was doing a good thing. Is she right for trying to bring financial, stability to their family to help pay for stuff?
I think she should be commended.
Like, how do you feel about that? Because I know you have a stronger stance on this. So if
go with me,
your significant other was doing that behind your back, but she was doing it to hold
the family down.
And she had good intentions, and she was trying to hold the family down and still keep your, I guess your emotional well-being intact. Would that be a forgivable offense?
Right.
Listen, the only mistake she made was deception, because deception overrides anything. Like, I don't like deception. Once you put that in the atmosphere in a relationship, and that thought is in your head from here on out. Now. Okay, I'm not gonna say now for everybody. Now I'm saying for me. Now I'm second guessing anything you've ever told me. Now I'm already second guessing. Now I'm triple guessing. Like I'm triple guessing. Now, if you come to me and say, listen, don't wild out. I have an idea. We are behind on this, and this.
Let me take these notes down.
And you guys,
this is the research. I did the research.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Look, let's set the mood. So listen, Mike, sit down for a second. Sit down for a second. All right. Now you already know financially things are a little tough right now. The trip is coming. Senior trip for the girls is coming. Prom is a big senior year, and it's two of them, not just one. There's this thing called Onlyfans. Now, whoa. I know what you think you know. But there's a lot of fetishes out there. And I'm thinking you've always complimented my feet. You like my feet, right? Yeah, I love your feet. So what if we just start with the feet and see how it goes? Now, if we can expand this, maybe if I wear a bathing suit that's not a thong, it's not a thong, just a little bikini. And we start, and I'll even wear the cover up, but I still wear the bikini top. Now, I think there's a way we can at least make $1,000 a week off of this.
Ooh.
I'm just asking you. I've researched it because I know that you've been, women always want to work off of what they seen you going through. I've done the research and I've seen how this is weighed heavy on you, Mike. I see how financially this is weighed heavy on you. You're doing the best you can. And you're doing the best you can. You're doing the best you can.
Yes,
what do you think?
Yes, King.
Now, yes, King. That bullshit. Yes, King. Somebody, Random Rick said, especially if you got kids. See, that's the problem. If you got kids, how can we make this happen that the kids can't get to this OnlyFans? It's impossible.
And it is. And to that point, what you asked me earlier, like my son is, I mean, when I tell you he know his way around YouTube and finding these shorts and here, Mom, this is a short, and let me show you what they did on such and such. And I'm like, how do you find this content? And it pops up, and I never, ever, ever, ever want my son to be perusing YouTube with his friends and looking at shorts and some of this OnlyFans content come up, and they be like, "Ain't that your mom?"
Because wouldn't it escalate too, though, Mike? It'll start off with her showing her feet, and then somebody could request. I'm sure they reach out. Hey, can you rub lotion on your feet? Now you're taking commands from a dude, and you rubbing lotion on your feet on like that's.
Well, that's extra. You can't just ask for that. But
you got to do something to keep your subs up. You need your subs, right?
So we got to. I would stick my head in for lotion if you would like lotion.
They don't want you.
No. I'll just say you have to resubscribe and it would be an extra $1. Then I put the lotion down and put it right in front of the camera. Have that foot right up there, and I'm like, if it's $7.99, $8.99. If you resubscribe right now, we can make it happen.
Man, you know what? I think I might let you run my my foot OnlyFans page, Jay Black.
Listen, what is the difference? What is the difference between your significant other doing that or your significant other being a Hollywood superstar who has to do sexual scenes and has to walk down a beach in slow motion, Halle Berry style, and just be strutting like this?
I think that there's more credibility. People look at it as having more credibility.
Stacey says she just finished setting up her profile.
Go ahead, go do mine. I think it's just more people feel like it's more credibility when you're on a big screen versus the internet. Anytime there's something with the internet, I think that we're programmed to think that it's sleazy, that, it is low budget, low ball, but that money racks up. It's kind of OnlyFans is like the Tues of like the Playboy channel.
So what if,
almost at times?
What if we have a show that promotes people with OnlyFans accounts, and we invite them to join us on the show
to talk about their OnlyFans?
Their OnlyFans, and you get to promote your OnlyFans on the show.
That's profitable.
And we do, like today, I'm like, all right, if you have an OnlyFans, we're trying to find out about this OnlyFans. If you have an OnlyFans, you need to tune in to Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends tomorrow morning. We will send you the link, and we will allow you to promote your OnlyFans on our show. And then you could tell us how profitable it is. Look, it'll be informative. We'll get how much money you can make, how much time you have to spend creating. Good morning. Pause. What I walk into. Do you have a Tosh? You got an OnlyFans? Would you do an OnlyFans, Tosh? If it was
Tosh, what happened is the former NBA star Joe Smith. It could be
a fake video,
but his wife was saying how she started OnlyFans and he found out on the low, and he's upset. But she did it just to make some bread because they financially ain't been making money. Yeah, so she's just trying to hold the family down.
And she did go on to say that that's not her only hustle. She said she got a lot of hustles. And she said, but they're not bringing in enough money.
Stacey said, "Let's go." She is support. See, Stacey was support.
How much y'all charging? No, I'm trying to figure it out now.
So we're gonna start one with Mo with her toes or something, and we're gonna start off slow with our OnlyFans, and maybe 99-cent subscriptions a month.
But damn,
and then Mo got to release.
Stop lowballing my feet, like 99 cents.
I don't think Stacey Mitchell will want to see your feet, Mo. I don't think Random Rick. Random Rick don't want to see your toes.
99 cents to see some toes.
See, well, Shorty do what Tosh says she'll support too.
Tosh says she'll support
monthly. Get our subscription.
But the reason why we can't do it 99 cents is because Takeover Legends, the show, got to take a piece. If they take 20%,
20%, OnlyFans get 20% already off the rip.
And we get our cut, so Mo walk away with
I'm walking away with 50 cents, less than 50 cents.
This is the way we can pay for our StreamYard. For those who don't know, we got to pay for the StreamYard. We can do it with this promotion now. OnlyFans people make money. See, Tosh know about it too.
They do.
No, we should seriously talk about it afterwards. Seriously talk about it. But yeah, go ahead.
I'll talk about it after I go through the parent pickup line.
You know, I've never noticed.
You're not going to be here for the Ice Spice story?
You're not going to be here for the Ice Spice? What do the Ice Spice play Ice Spice? What Ice Spice do? What she do? What Ice
people
Spice
because I guess she did Powerhouse up in New York, and I guess people were complaining that she had an outfit on that was too small, that she had to keep pulling it down. They saying, well, why wear it? And
let me see what Ice Spice got.
Just in case for the music.
I think somebody on the show told her she had to pull it down.
But why wear it if she's not comfortable in her body? I was just curious to say, well, why wear it if she ain't just going to just rock out? I don't think it was
uncomfortable in her body type of thing. I think that maybe whoever the stylist was didn't allot for her movement in that outfit. And ladies, we all know it doesn't even have to be that short. But we all know that we get into a dress, and sometimes when we walk, it rises up, and you having to keep pulling it down or whatnot. So that's what it looked like to me in the video. That whoever the stylist was,
no, that was never down.
That
was never down. Like you could look at her outfit to tell that was never down. I mean, I'm fine with it. Just be comfortable.
Somebody, because the person that I heard the story from had their kids with them, and I think somebody was like, yo, you gotta pull this down. She's like, no, I got it. I'll pull it down. I mean, if there are kids in the audience, I don't know where the culture's gone anymore. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I mean, you know where the coach is going. I mean,
like, sweetie, is there anything covering the front of her body? Is there something covering the front part of that?
Yeah,
but that's what we want to see, though, right, Mike? That's what we want to see. That's what's selling tickets. I think
when she got back up, she realized it was rolling up, and she was just trying to pull it back down to the spot where it was. But again, I think the stylist probably didn't account for
value, self-respect.
Are we not going to comment on how boring this performance looks? Like,
she was performing?
Yes,
I didn't even hear the song. You could just mute it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, this is like I said, we started this nonsense and they just jumping from the free throw line now. I don't know what.
I mean, back in the day, Little Kim did it. I mean, we can, the list goes on and on and on. Then it, Nicki Minaj. You have all of these artists, Foxy Brown. You got all of these artists who can and they talk about it coming from the era of the whole sexual exploitation. To sell records, they came from the rap era of where sex sold.
Yeah, she was. I heard she was supposed to be Betty Boop, all that. And I just don't. If you got
the visual of it, I saw the hair, I saw the dress, but I just think that because it didn't resonate with the crowd.
Don't tell me that we care about 16 and 15-year-olds. If she's gonna get on stage like that, and it's not her, it's the culture. We act like we care about it. We don't. And then a parent.
I mean, I would let my 15-year-old go to an Ice Spice concert.
And a parent has to stop. Some cut little panties. Listen, either we're gonna be heathens or we're not gonna be heathens. We can't ride the fence on how the level of heathens that we really are, and we really are. We really are. Yeah. We know what her fan base is. Right. We know her fan base is a young fan base. her kitty was showing, and she knew that. That's all right, Mo. I'll talk to you later, and we'll check your feet out tomorrow just to see if this is even worth the investment.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go get a pedicure later on today to switch up my polish and
yeah,
some
switch
things.
it up.
We're gonna see how this goes.
She's only 23.
Yeah, she's 23. So you know her demo of audience. What it? Listen, it's heathen. It's a bunch of raunchy, smutty. And we were part of it when we were in our 20s.
She was born New Year's, January 1st, 2000. Wow.
And it's gone. It's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse, or could just be slutty being slutty.
So is she considered a slut because she's exposing herself?
I'm not gonna. I think she's in a. I think she's in a slutty business that we helped create. I think she's in a slutty, hoard out business that men and women are being hoard out all the time. And it's not every artist, because there are tons of artists that have super talent that aren't relying on this. But if you think this is acceptable to take your teenage daughter to or teenage son to, that's on us. That's because
well, did the parents know that Ice Spice was going to have the bottom of her cheeks hanging out?
And if they did, then they should have left.
Nah, you're not gonna leave.
Of course not. Why aren't you gonna leave, Jay? Why aren't you gonna leave?
Well, you send the parents or the person?
Parents. If you brought the child, the parents are like, "Yo, we out of here." But because parents don't want to be parents no more,
she for the streets.
She for the streets. And I don't want to aim my target at her. This is the game. Rodney was loving that video. Get him on that. I'm sure Rodney was being funny. I'm sure. And listen, that's what I'm saying. When I joke about it, don't come judge me on the jokes. Don't come judge me on the joke. I can't. Y'all like it? Y'all love it? I'm a joke about it. And Rodney had every right to get on there and let at it. True, Mike. And then the kids will want to emulate this. They idolize. This is what it is.
Sex sells. Sex always sold, though, right?
But the thing is, now parents have become so part of the culture that as parents, we don't band together and shut it down. We go along with it because it's so overwhelming.
Because you're expressing yourself as a woman. Why can't she express herself and show her body? If that ain't for you, don't rock with it.
Because you shouldn't damn near be at a strip club when you're 17. My son is 12. He hates it and this music. And that's another thing. Listen, certain parts of parenting I have failed at. And one of them is not putting the hammer down on what hip hop influences and the influence of hip hop. Now, granted, you know, they're going to see what they're going to see because it's impossible to regulate everything with technology. It's impossible. What was that comment? True, Mike. And then the kids will. Oh yeah.
You want to? She said, "Oh, because the parents are kids too."
Parents are kids too. The parents like the song. I don't even know how you even know the song. But God bless you.
But would you be uncomfortable if you was at a show?
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think. I guess it depends on how old your kid is. I guess why would you be at a show with your kid? But yeah, the age. Yeah.
Dog, we're lost. We're lost as a society.
I don't know, because the girls are different.
No, they're not different. That's just the excuse we make to justify everything. That's just the excuse we make to justify everything. Nothing's different.
But don't we see this all the time? We always see somebody with their cheeks out.
So if everybody's jumping off a bridge, let's do the old thing. Everybody jumping off a bridge. So let people keep jumping off the bridge. That's my point. We see it all the time. We see it all the time.
And Taj said if y'all follow her, she's been like that her whole career, so you knew what the show was.
No, nobody takes any responsibility. Nobody takes nobody fesses up to what it is. We don't care the influence that it has. Can we just say we don't care what the influence is? Just be honest, we don't. When we were that age, nobody cared. And then when people tried to stand up against it and people tried to stop it, they were crucified and said they were taking freedom of speech when it was really, and I never thought I'd be the one saying this because I took part in this, it was really just trying to save some decency and self-respect for people. That's all it is. But we far gone. We way past. We way past. Kids can't be kids. We always wanted kids to be kids. They can't be kids. They can't be kids when the songs that they're listening to are promoting what they're promoting. It's too late. Morals out. Yeah, morals have been done. Morals are corny.
Get your money, Ice Spice. Do
That's
you?
Get your money.
Do you?
And then when she has kids, then she'll be the first person trying to stop her kids from watching these performances. And she'll be the first person, just like, and I'm not dissing Cardi, just like Cardi ain't letting her kid listen to her music. They'll be fighting to make sure they'll have them at the best schools. Hopefully she'll have money like that, this little girl. And they'll be fighting to keep them from what they performed. Then we'll hear the stories 10 years from now of Ice Spice having an interview talking about how she was used by the industry and how the industry led me down this dark path. And this dark path is what put me through this turmoil that I went through. Same old story. Same old story. Mariah got pimped out too. It's that she had a long dress on. You know, I don't know. It's only going to get worse. It's on what that right now is the trending. Everybody's into it. Everybody's like, I can't. There's a whole discussion on it. 5 years from now, where do you think this is going to be? It's sad because that is what's happening to I always say her name, Scarlips, as well. She's a dope MC, but is getting naked more and more. Yeah.
Sex sells. People want to see skin.
Sex and violence sells.
It's just the reality of life.
And we love it because it's hip hop. If it was any other music, we'd be all up in arms. If it was some white people doing it, the same thing, we'd be like, yo, this is crazy. You see what they be doing? We criticize all the white rock bands for doing all their craziness. And back in the day for biting heads off of birds and doing all this satanic stuff on stage and all this other stuff. And we were all against it.
Britney been posting naked pictures. Britney been naked.
Yeah.
So that white people do it.
But this is what I'm saying. We'll criticize her. We'll call her crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Now that part.
Female MCs that are dope will not get recognized. Ice Spice been trash, but they've been pushing her because of her look. Absolutely. The most ridiculed MC ever, female MC, Lauryn Hill. Never seen her naked. Had a great career.
Yeah, Britney is crazy. Yeah, Lauryn, yeah, you never seen it. Yeah, she don't dress. Yeah, you don't see the skin. She's still the baggy, right? Baggy.
Still wearing, you know, listen, I'm not going to get into the fact that she's 2 hours late to every show, but that's a whole different story. But you know, that's not when these record labels get these artists, they realize that these artists don't have the talent that Lauryn Hill has. And they also realized they probably wanted Lauryn to get sexier too, but she wouldn't because the record sales were astronomical. So she didn't have to on that first album. But now these little girls are being taken at 18, 19 years old and being led to this. It's a damn shame. It's ridiculous. It's the same repetitive thing over and over again, but nobody cares. That's what I want to enforce here. Nobody really cares.
I got to get your opinion on Flavor Flav before we get out of here.
Oh, well, yeah, hit Flav because Flav.
Did you see he sung the, for those that don't know, he sung the national anthem.
Yeah, we talked about this on Jonesy's show.
And he been getting clowned. So I'm like, what were your thoughts? Let me play it.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flare, the bomb burst, staying in there, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave?
Not the hey.
No, it's gonna get better. It gets better here.
All the land of the free and the home of the
Here comes the grand finale.
of the brave of the brave.
Okay, Flag.
That, my friends. No, it wasn't worse than Carl Lewis. That, my friends, is why Flavor Flav is famous. He has what white people would say audacity. He has gumption. I don't think if you've ever stood in front of a crowd, if you've never had a microphone in front of a crowd, not to mention like 10,000, 20,000 people at the Milwaukee Buck game, probably 23, 24,000 people, to actually do that whole song and actually have the guts to do the whole song and do it seriously. That's why he's famous, y'all. See, the average person ain't built for that.
Nah.
The average person ain't built.
Nah, not at all.
Look at the little boy's face. And I understand. And listen, the average person don't have the inner fortitude to sit there and say, oh, y'all gonna give me this? Do you understand Flavor Flav sat in front of 23, 24,000 people to have not just those people see him, millions of people. He has now marketed himself again to millions of people.
And I saw he had posted he had posted this online.
The anthem was a long time bucket list that was fun. I can't live my life worried about what people might say about me. I won't let that stop me from trying new things and doing things I want to do. Some people might not like it, but a sure failure is if you stop trying. Flav, dog, there's a whole lesson here. There's a whole lesson here. That's why Flav is worth millions and we're not. The end breakdown was Ashley. That was the icing on the cake
the end breakdown.
To let you know.
I'm gonna bring it back. He brought it back 3 times.
Yo, people will get on these social media platforms and explain how they don't give a fuck about this. They don't give a fuck about what people think. They don't give a Flavor Flav puts it in action.
He's 64 years old.
He's 64. And by singing a national anthem is one of the biggest stories in the country. People are reposting, posting, critiquing, doing all that stuff.
I don't think he got paid for that.
No, from what Jonesy said, it's pro bono to do the national anthem.
Yeah.
But what you get is that if Flavor Flav, if a network, if any of these TV platforms, anybody, you know how many podcasters probably want to interview him, right? We want to interview him right now. That's the dogs. Like, that is truly believing I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not just going to talk that talk. I'm going to walk that walk and sing that song. What ain't that? Flavor, shout to Flav, man. Shout to Flavor Flav for doing the whole thing. I know Lil Bootsy is proud.
His twin.
All right. All right. Listen, if you know somebody who has an OnlyFans, let them know tomorrow we're going to promote OnlyFans. If you have an OnlyFans, come on the show tomorrow. We'll let you promote it. We want to know the ins and outs. Since this fake video with Joe Smith and his wife, it got our interest up. If you know somebody with an OnlyFans, or let's just say you're bold enough to let us know you subscribe to an OnlyFans. Let us know which one you subscribe. Let us know the one that you really look at all the time.
What caught your eye?
That you throwing 99 cents out, $7.99 out, $5.99. Let us know.
I guess if you think about it, if it's $1, you're only paying $1 per month. That's $12 for the year.
Dog, Apple is taking stuff out my account every day that I still don't even know what the hell they're taking out. There's $1 here, $2 there. I still don't know what the hell comes out my account. I'm still trying to figure this out. $1. So if you know somebody, or you have an account that you actually subscribe to. This is the safe space. You ain't got to worry about us getting that. Ins and
Yeah,
outs.
I thought that, Rick. When
Yeah,
they said it, I thought the ins and outs. Oh, okay.
Let us know if you really making money. I almost want to see if I could DM the person I know if she would be cool with coming on the show.
If she want to promote her page, why not? Talk about it. She's educating people. It's enough money for everybody.
And she was very nice. She's a very nice person.
She do sexual stuff on hers, or she eat food?
I honestly don't know because I've never been on the page.
She might be uncomfortable. If she's doing something sexual, she might be uncomfortable even talking to you about it. I don't know. I mean, because I said, let's try to get her on. I think that would be fun.
Let me see if I can reach out and say
we're gonna get an OnlyFans expert.
An OnlyFans expert, and I want to put it on there. But the text message, I have to write it specifically so she knows that I mean no disrespect by reaching out for this. That Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside, girl. Danielle Brazili, whatever her name is.
Close to 500,000. Oh yeah, Catch Me Outside.
She was under 18 at the time, so that's what was weird about her. I think she was like 17 still, and had all them grown men subscribing.
Look at this. I just spent 10 minutes critiquing Ice Spice, and now I want OnlyFans people on the show. See, we don't care. We don't care.
No, I think it's a business.
We don't care.
It's entrepreneurs out here. People can figure out ways. Hey.
All right, y'all.
All right,
Tomorrow we'll be at
definitely reach out to her. That'd be interesting.
I'm gonna see if I can get.
I'll be on time for that. 7:00 sharp for that one. Let's see.
Maybe she does have OnlyFans. Maybe she doesn't. We're doing a show on it, so I'm gonna have to DM, but I'm gonna have to do it very particular so she understands that I'm not trying to be in any way disrespectful. We really are trying to have a show on people who have OnlyFans, and I'm not sure you do or you don't. So we'll see. I'm iffy on sending this because I know the person is in a relationship, so I don't want no problems. A lot of people might not talk about it. That is the point of subscribing to it.
So it's like low key. A lot of people don't know you got.
How people making millions of dollars if it's low key?
But I guess if you're subscribing, you might not want people to know you like watching people eat food naked, or whatever other. I like feet and toes that much, so I'm subscribed to these different pages, and they just rub lotion on feet. And
you got a point there.
So people may not. I saw TikTok. People watch people just scroll what's in their phones. Like there are people that watch just to see what's in your phone, the different apps.
Yeah, we're very lonely. We're a very lonely society right now. Yeah, we're very lonely.
What's interesting about that? I guess maybe you'll see an app that you may want to get for your phone, but it's not long. I guess people just into different stuff.
I don't know. All right, have a good day, everyone. All right, thank y'all, everybody, for supporting us. Thank you, Sexy Mo. And I should have said this early in the show. Chris C. Chung on the show is really, really seriously sick. He has so our fourth party will make the show, but he is seriously sick. I wanted to subscribe to it, but I got Hulu and Tidal.
You got other stuff to prioritize.
Never lie. Love you for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I'll never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Parking spots, sales. You fight for teams and all that good stuff. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone take it from you. Michael Shawn, J Black, Sexy Mo. We talk to y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. J Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Go where